Hey everyone, how are you doing? It's Jay here and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 19, episode number 22. And today, well, it's an important day because today we're starting the construction on our maze. Now, what you see before you is a very basic layout. There's not a lot going on as of yet. We have simply put the rebar frames all the way around, which is going to consist of the outside wall. This maze is 50 by 50. However, the outside frames that I've put are 52 by 52, giving us a 50 by 50 center. So over the next few days, between myself and between my friend, we're going to be working on this. So the next couple of episodes are probably going to be very build heavy. But there is so much work that needs to be done. It's one of those things that needs to happen. So what I'm going to do for the start of this episode is I'm going to dig out a decent portion of this hole. I'm not going to do it all in one go because it will take a very long time. But what I am going to do is we did take a job from Jen, and it is to clear the area and retrieve some supplies for a house that is in that general direction. Don't know why I punched, guess it's just one of those things. But let me go ahead and dig a little bit of a hole here just to get things started. I've already dug one trench. The reason for this is, as you know, when I'm doing bases like this, I like to put a floor in, and it just makes it look a little nicer. In this particular case, that is the reason I'm doing it. However, the markings on the floor will help me lay out the plan for the maze. So it's kind of functional and kind of aesthetic for the reason I'm doing it. This is the biggest project I've ever committed to doing. The maze design is pretty complex, so there probably is going to be a few errors. So I'm going to try my best to do it in frames for now, just so if I do make a mistake, I can just go ahead and pick one up. But anyway, I should probably put that back before I forget. But yeah, this is the plan for today. So I'm going to go ahead and dig out this little area. Not the whole thing, like I said, that'll take a long time. Once I've dug out a decent portion, and I get bored of digging, basically, I'll drop off the stuff in the bike, and then we're going to head over to that house over there. So I will meet you in a little bit. So I've dug out the border of this entire thing, so it's just the middle section to get rid of. Now, by just the middle section, of course, that area is still going to be 49 by 49, so that's going to take quite a long time. But as you can see, we've got the border going around the outside there. I'm probably going to put a wood floor in this thing because I haven't got the materials to make it a stone one, but if you look at how it's going to be, you kind of get the idea. But what I'm thinking is, once I've put the frames in along like the sides like this, I can work out along the picture that I've got where I need to put the walls. So maybe there's a wall coming out this way or something. It just makes it a little easier in terms of laying the whole thing out. But that's enough digging for me for now. I've got the groundwork done, so I'm going to go ahead and drop off a couple of these things. You can see how much clay we've picked up along the way. That's quite a lot just from that one area that we've dug out. So we're going to get plenty of resources for this. And I'm going to go ahead and drop these things off back at the base. We're going to make sure we've got enough ammo, and then we're going to go ahead and try and clear out this area. It is a level 3 job. We've still got quite a few of those that we need to do. I did say we were planning on staying in this town until at least we got level 5 jobs. So it's took us this length of time to get to level 3, so we might be here a little while yet, but as you know, there's plenty of places for us to still explore. So let me drop this stuff off, and then we'll head to where we're going for this job for Jen. So it's been a couple of days since we've did any jobs for Jen. Obviously we've had other things going on in the meantime. I do like to try and freshen the episodes up a little bit. We don't want to be doing the same thing every single time, but this looks to be the place that we're about to go through. Have I been through here before? Let me just quickly check this box, because this will tell me if I've been through. No, I haven't. But do you know what? I'm just going to start the quest anyway, because we're doing pretty well on supplies, so I'm not going to worry about going in and getting the extra supplies right now. So got a decent bit of inventory space, got some cement there that I would like to take, but first of all I want to make sure there's no one up the top. There isn't. There's a nice working stiffs crate up there though. I'll definitely take that. Take the mechanical parts. There's a few boxes in here we've never took. There's a radiator, that's going to come in handy. We need as much brass as we can so we can make some bullet casings. Obviously we just got some bullets there as well, which is awesome. How do I get across to there? Do I jump? I do. Right, what's in this thing? Steel tool parts. We seem to get very similar loot at the moment, which is fine. The only other thing that I really want is going to be a cement mixer. No, it's not. I've already got a cement mixer. I've just been looking at the cement. It's been one of those days, you know, where you just say what's in front of you. The only other thing that I desperately want is a chainsaw. So hopefully we'll get one of those sometime soon. Can I get up there without falling off, please? Because I do not want to have to continue going around this path. There we go. That was way harder than it needed to be. Right, there's probably going to be some... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say there's going to be some bird. Did I just... Somehow I took it out the air with the knife. I was hoping that was a gun, but it worked out just as well. I had a feeling there was going to be a bird up there. Right. What have we got? Oh boy, you made me jump. I was not expecting you and I can't aim. Why can't I aim? Oh, it's a great start. Oh man, okay. Not the best of starts. Maybe we're a little rusty on this daytime looting thing. We seem to be doing them at night more often than not. I'm still in building mode, trying to get my head around how that maze is going to work. But that can be a concern for right now. We've got zombies that aren't going to care about our maze at this exact moment in time, so I need to focus. So, where is the next entrance? And I'm trying not to fall off the roof because I feel like that's going to happen. Just about made it. I guess we go through here. I have put a magazine extender on the pistol so we can now carry 21 rounds of ammunition at one time, which is awesome. Makes things a little bit easier for us when it comes to reloading. Anyone in there? No, brilliant, okay. Right. Let's see what's in the sports bag. Yeah, we'll take the paint, why not? Maybe we'll start colour coordinating our clothes at some point. And what's that one? Brown. Alright, fair enough. Is that two different? Green and brown it was, wasn't it? Right, okay. Not really too concerned about the loot at the moment. Like I say, I'm just kind of seeing what happens. Oh, another bird. You're gone. Oh boy, did not see you. You were up way too close to me there. And now you're gone as well. Those cops can be very, very dangerous, so I need to be a bit more careful with those. God, I'm completely off my game so far today. I do apologise. I guess that we all have our off days though, but we seem to be doing alright. We haven't died, which is always a good sign. It's pretty much how I sum up my episodes now. Did you die? No? Then you were alright. Okay, oh, there's another cop. Thankfully they go down a lot easier than they used to. Hello. She's not dead. She is now. We are quite a way off XP wise in terms of levelling up. I've also just saw all those mines over there. That was the back end of where we came in, wasn't it? That is not a fun path to be on. So yeah, I don't think we're going to level up anytime soon. What is the current stats? 26,000. So maybe on Horde Night we'll get a level up. I don't know what kind of experience points we get from doing these missions now, but I can't imagine we're getting a level up today. And I guess there's another way around that way. Okay, let me get through the boring loot and then I'll bring you back for the good stuff. Did I just find a chainsaw? Oh yes, just dropped a loot bag. We seem to have woke up the entire building and I just happened to check it and there is a chainsaw. We have literally got everything we could ever want from this game at this moment in time. I am very, very happy with that. Right, is there anything behind this painting? There is not. So far, there seems to be so many zombies in this house, and like I say, we seem to wake them all up at once. So I was just having a quick look around, just see what's going on. All of a sudden we get a loot drop. Never gonna complain about a loot drop. This is a good house to be in. I'm very happy. I thought I heard someone else. Hello, people. There you go. Can you quit with the noise now? Thank you very much. Right. Still looking for the supplies. It does say it's going to be on the lower level, which I assume is that way, but I just want to make sure there's nothing that I've missed. I definitely cleared that area. Anything in this area worth taking? Take the money. Take the poncho. Anything behind the painting? No, but this one? There's a safe. Right, let's see if we can get into this safe. Shotgun, money, and shells. That's not too bad. You know, this has been a decent house for loot. I'm happy with it so far. I wonder what is going to be in the main supply. Right, let's have a look at the garment bag. We'll take the helmet. I was thinking as well, at some point today, I would like to sort out one of the lockers for when my friend comes so that he has enough decent supplies for him. So maybe we need to look into setting up a little kind of welcome box for him, I suppose. But I'll worry about that a bit later on. It's not something I need to do on camera. But let's just see if there's anything else near. I'm always going to take the lead. At this point, I'm not really focusing on anything in particular loot-wise. I'm just kind of grabbing what's here. We've got the space for it, so if I need to drop some stuff later on, I can. But at the moment, I'm very happy we have a chainsaw. Do I have gasoline on me? I do. Right, let's put the knife over there. Let's get that. I think I have enough... Oh, how fast was that? I think I have enough diamonds to potentially get another blade tip for that, so we'll have to check. If not, we come across them pretty easily now, because we have got a mod that means that we can potentially find ores and stuff when we're mining. Another engine, fantastic. Oh boy, hello. Let's have a knife fight with a zombie. Come on, buddy. Wow. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Haven't really had a knife fight with a zombie in a long time. Interesting to know you could still kill them that way. Oh, and a book we don't know. Always good to get one of those. And that noise in particular means that we have got every single book in that category. So let's have a quick look at what exactly that entails. So it was the archery one. Oh, we've also got the Night Stalker one. I didn't know that. What's that? So for the extra bonus, we can sneak attack with knives at night. Awesome. What about the archery one? We can bulk craft arrows and bolts. You know, for a person who doesn't use bows and crossbows, we sure know a lot about them. Maybe we can look into that at some point. What do we get for this? So if we get the next one, we take less damage, and then we can one-shot hit ores. That's awesome. There's the one I was just referring to. The small chance to get rare gems. We have been coming across gems while mining lately because I've been doing a lot of it. So hopefully we'll come across diamonds pretty quickly. But I'm going to press on. I think we're getting closer to the main loot now. But however, there's one more guy upstairs that we need to look into taking care of. Maybe we'll worry about him on the way back. So we found the main loot. Looks like there's a decent stash of stuff in here. So we'll work our way from the back to the door just to see what we can get. What's in the gun box? Decent weapons. A level 5 steel spear. Some more rifles. More ammunition. Always good. Let's have a look at the medical supplies. Yep, we'll take those. Work the stiff. A level 6 iron axe. A level 3 I'll scrap and I'll take the other bits. You know what? I don't need that and I will eat those. That should help me out. Ammunition wise, what have we got? What is that? It's a ergonomic grip. Yeah, fair enough, we'll take that too. Right, we'll scrap that and take those. What's in the chest though? What have we got this time? It's not the worst stuff I've ever seen. That's fine. What about in the weapons bag? Junk turret and more ammo. Awesome. And the last box. Anvil, springs, and hammer parts. Okay, right, let me clear out my inventory. I'll grab this stuff, and then we'll work our way through the rest of the house. Alright, last zombie taken care of. That's good to know. So the bag that we're looking for is going to be further down than this. So, is it easier to just run through the house? I think it is. I broke my way through this way because, to be honest, I got a little bit kind of bored trying to work my way through, so I thought, screw it, I'm going to break my way through instead. So, jump over here. So it's still another level down. So where is the stairs down? There they are. So it's on this floor and it's in there somewhere. Right. How do I get round? Is it round through here? Where is it? So it's kind of here somewhere. Ah, hold on. Is there a wall that I'm not seeing? Let me figure it out. Aha! Found you. Again, decided to break through the wall because apparently I'm impatient today, but that's fine. You get days like that. I'll scrap that and take the supplies. Fantastic. Right, time to get out of this place. Head back to Jen, see what our reward's going to be. Get rid of a bunch of the stuff that we've picked up. And then from there, we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. One of the good things about doing the jobs that are nearby is obviously you don't have far to travel when you've completed it. So we are back at Jen's trailer here just to see what we get. I'm not sure what to expect now. What can we get for the
so
job?
Glad to see your face.
Always happy to see you, Jen, too.
Now that you have some money to spend, we're running a 10% off sale for the rest of the day.
Awesome. I will take the steel boots because the machete isn't going to do much for us. Do you have any other jobs? There's a fetch quest which is nearby.
Fantastic. Hope to see you soon.
May as well do that as well. Right, I'm going to drop a few things off back at the base, sell a couple of bits to Jen, and then you know what? why not do a second job as well? Alright, supplies have been dropped off, and now we're going to head on to do the second job of the day. Now, obviously we haven't done a few jobs in a day for a little while, but I want to try and get as many done as possible for the rest of day 38, because most of day 39 is going to be me digging holes, laying down blocks and stuff, which means a lot of the episode will probably get cut out, and I'll just do the usual sort of progress updates. If at any point you do want to see that kind of stuff, by all means let me know. Personally, I just think that people are probably more inclined to want to watch episodes where I'm raiding houses and killing zombies as opposed to just digging holes, but it would be the first time I've been wrong, so if that's something you're interested in seeing, as I mentioned below, let me know, because I'm more than happy to keep that stuff in if that's what you want. We've been to this house before, I think. In fact, I'm almost certain we have. Can I search the car? Yep, brilliant. Anything in the car worth taking? Never going to turn down a short iron pipe. Right, we definitely want that cement because, as I say, we're going to be gathering as much cement as possible. I have got a bunch of it being made back in the forge, so that's fine. I assume it wants us to go that way again. Every time I go into a house I've been in before, I always forget which way I'm supposed to go. I think that's the way though, because if we wanted to get through the door, yeah, it's blocked off. Right, search these bags first of all. Also, I think I've mentioned this a few times, but it's worth kind of repeating. I do hope you're enjoying the series. I'm certainly having an absolute blast recording it. It's the longest series I've ever done on the channel. I think we're on episode 22 at the moment, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned, obviously, you know, it's not my first time recording stuff. I've got the entire playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2 on the channel, and I do absolutely adore playing games like that. I do a few of them over on Twitch. Haven't really plugged the Twitch stuff as of late because, to be honest, August is usually a pretty busy month for me. I've had my birthday, I've got my sister's birthday, a bunch of other family stuff going on in August, so the streams have been taking a little bit of a back step. Plus, I've not been very well as of late, so I had to take about a week off just to kind of get over that because I've been really poorly, which is very rare for me, but it's one of those months, I suppose, where everything happens at once, you know, so hopefully I'm behind all that now. I do see there's a cop over there. He's probably going to try and spit at me. So let's see if we can... Yep, there we go. I've seen the spit. See if we can take him down quickly. Seems like he's down. Fantastic. But yeah, I haven't plugged the Twitch in a while, but we do stream 3 nights a week. Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. What's with all the engines we're finding? I mean, I'm not going to turn them down because, you know, we always need engines for the blade traps and things that we've been doing, all those kind of stuff. So they always need them for the generators. Well, we have leveled up. I was genuinely not expecting a level up today. That's fine. Very happy with that. We'll look at that a bit later on. But yeah, I do plan on doing a few other series on the channel. I wanted to start off with this one because it's a game I've wanted to do for quite some time. It's a game that I intend to continue to have as a cornerstone for the channel. I believe I mentioned that when I first started, and that is honestly something I do want to happen. But I've got a few other games in mind that I want to play. I've always wanted to complete Subnautica, so that could be something that I really want to do. I'm not sure when I'm going to start it, but I've also mentioned, as I say, other games such as The Last of Us Part 2 that have a story. So there's basically, my plan is I want to work through my back catalogue of games that I haven't had a chance to finish yet, and then obviously recording them gives me that extra reason to sort of play them. So games such as Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, games like that that I just haven't got around to finishing. And I do enjoy the idea of recording those type of games not knowing how the games finish, because it always is nice to get a sort of a genuine reaction, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to record The Last of Us Part 2, because the first one holds such a special place in my heart in terms of games, and the second one, while it has its controversies among some people, for me it was wonderful, and I absolutely adored playing it. So if you haven't watched that, and you do feel like maybe you can tolerate listening to my voice for a little longer than 20 minutes at a time, by all means go over and check that out. For a channel my size, I'm very, very happy with the views. I think the first episode's at 100 views now, which doesn't sound like a great deal, but like I say, a channel my size, that is pretty awesome, considering some of the massive names that were playing that game, with it being probably the biggest game of the year. So that's enough of me rambling about games that I want to play. I'm going to go ahead and work my way through this house, and I'll bring you back for the good stuff. So I've run out of lockpicks for the first time ever. Something brand new for us today. We haven't experienced that before, so we're going to have to get into this thing the old-fashioned way, which of course is going to be a lot easier with our auger. So this is what you do if you haven't got a lockpick. You just break into it as quickly as you possibly can, and there we go, problem solved. Maybe that is a little easier. So we've got 5 silver nuggets, a steel club, and some more shotgun shells. Not too bad, you know. The bookcase already had a book that we already knew, so I didn't bother showing you that. But I just wanted to show you what it's like if you do run out of lockpicks. You can always brute force your way in. Searching the ammo pile upstairs, that is a decent amount of ammo and another hunting rifle. We feel like we have got quite a few hunting rifles now, but this is where the main loot is. Haven't found the bag that we need as of yet. I believe it's back downstairs, but I figured we may as well grab this stuff while we're here. What have we got this time? Oh boy, level 5 Magnum. Very, very happy with that. And everything else, leather armor, fair enough. These kind of things, they're not fantastic. That isn't too bad either, that mod. Maybe we could look to put that under our pistol. Is that something we can do? We can. So our pistol is fully loaded with some really good mods now. But yeah, a level 5 Magnum. Very, very good find. Right. Time to find the actual thing we came here for. There it is. It was outside on the little patio bit here. I don't need the cloth. I'll drop that. And that is another job done. Right. We can get down here, I believe, if we're a little bit smart. That wasn't smart, but we made it down anyway. Head back to Jen's. Over the moon with the supplies we got there. Decent amount of ammo. The level 5 Magnum is a fantastic find. Let's see what our reward's going to be from Jen. So, what have you got for me this time, Jen?
Good job. You're looking kind of rough.
Thanks.
You
Yeah,
didn't
we did
get
take a
bit,
bit of a
did
batter
you?
in that time. I'll take the fire axe. None of the rewards at the minute are particularly fantastic. I'd be happier with ammunition, to be honest, but that's not a bad one. Right, let me sell a bunch of stuff, and then I think that's enough jobs for today. I'm going to go back to digging my hole. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is going to be what the rest of my day entails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this all dug out, and then during the night, once this is all done, I'm going to head back to the base, get some wooden frames crafted up so we can fill this thing in. So I'm going to bring you back on day 39, because I doubt you're going to want to sit here and just watch me dig a hole. So wish me luck. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. And then we've got so much crafting that needs to be done over the next couple of days. And then also we do need to confirm which horde base we're going to be using. But yeah, we'll worry about that a bit later. So let me get to digging, and I will see you tomorrow. Alright, so it is 10 past 11 at night. I have been digging all day since you left me, just to show you how much clay we've collected. This is what we're looking at. So that is what? 38,293 bits of clay. Now we have come across a bit of a problem. We've ran out of gasoline. So what I'm planning on doing now is I'm going to raid, take apart a few cars on the way to the desert, because we're going to need to mine a hell of a lot of oil shale so that we can go ahead and make our own gasoline, because as you know, this project is going to take us quite a little while, so I'd rather do this now than leave it till later in the project when we're going to need it. We're going to need the gas now. Now, one thing you may ask is, why didn't I just, instead of digging out the floor at this level, just raise the whole thing up once and then have a wood floor and then have the walls an extra step higher and just have a step into the maze? Now, that's something a smart person would have done, but I just have this weird thing about keeping the thing I'm building on the ground level. Don't get me wrong, there's been a few times during the day when I've been digging this hole that I've asked myself that question as well, but do you know what? It's just the way that it is, and I've already started now. So, on my way to the desert, going to spend the rest of the night gathering as much oil shale and gasoline from cars as I can. Just thought I'd give you this quick update on how the day was going. Alright, so after grabbing 2 whole stacks of oil shale, we should be pretty good for gasoline for a little while. So I figured to end this episode, I was going to pay a visit to Trader Hugh, because he will have reset on day 37, and we didn't get a chance to pop out this way last time we run our trader run. So hopefully he'll have something of interest. However, I don't think I have much money on me, but if he has got something worth popping back for, then obviously we could always do that. But I just wanted to kind of end the episode by popping in to see him, really. So let's see if there is anything worth coming here for. What have you got? What have you got for me, Hugh?
Special?
Secret stash. We know that book, we know that book, and we know that book. Do you know what? We can sell you a diamond. Get 300 for it, that's not too bad. You can have the leather, we've got loads of those, we've got loads of batteries. You can have all the plastic parts. You can have all of the pipes because we've got so many of those, I'm beginning to lose count. Right, what else have we got? Anything we can take? I'm not going to buy lockpicks. I can make my own, I think. Not going to worry about that. Ammunition, again, we're doing pretty well on. Chemicals. Not too bad. Okay, nothing really we needed to pop in here for, but it's always worth checking just in case there is something that you want. So that is going to be all that we have time for today. So I've got so much more digging left to do, so that's what I'm going to be spending the rest of my day doing. So I'm going to make my way back to our town. Now that we've got enough oil shale, I'm going to set the chemistry station off, making some gasoline. I gathered a little bit going around taking apart cars, which is what got us through digging the hole, but that is it for today. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I've had a bit of a mixed bag in terms of my recording session. For me, I've obviously went through and did the 2 jobs that we did for Jen, and then has been making a start on the maze. We've got 10 days in game to get this thing made, and I think we've made a decent start with the layout. So anyway, if you have liked the episode, go ahead and leave a like. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do, go ahead and subscribe. Why is it whenever I'm leaving the desert I'm always being chased by a bird? That seems to be a thing. Anyway, share the video with your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.